If you're watching this video, it's for your grade 3 exam piece called Menuet, okay? Now this one is off the list A piece, and there are a few things for you to look at here of interest. There are some trills. This piece is in 3/4 time, which means you are to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and keep a nice waltz feel all the way through. Okay, it has two sharps in the key signature, F sharp and C sharp. Okay, and having a look at the very first phrase, there is an appoggiatura where your note, written note G, is approached by a small, tiny written note just above it, the A. So give that note a little push and slur down to the G and treat it as if it was written as a crotchet. So that very first phrase goes like that, okay? Now make sure that you count that long note there, because you've got a dotted minim 3-beat note tied onto a crotchet. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, da da. Most important that you count that really long note there and you tie it onto the first beat, onto the strong beat of the next bar. Da 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 da. 1, ta 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 ta. Now, the end of that first line, the very last bar, we have this trill, okay? Now, the trill is written above as some semi-quaver triplets and a quaver, okay? So you've got a diddly-ah, da da da. Now, if you can put it all together slurred and just practice slowly going. If you start off playing the E with your B finger down, and then you can keep it off for the D and the other E of the trill. And then, again, don't worry too much about your pinky finger. So you can start off with the pinky finger on for the first note, for the E where you're starting the trill. E, D, E, and then off for the next D. E, D, E, D. So try that trill a few times just to get the hang of it. Okay, now the next line we play. Now where you've got the A sharp and the B, make sure with the A sharp you're using your long B flat fingering, so B flat A sharp fingering, whatever you want to call it, okay? So you're using the B key and the F key and going A sharp, B, and just lifting that finger off. A sharp, B, G. Practice those 3 notes and then try the slur before. Now, if you can play bar 5 correctly, then bar 6 you'll be able to play as well, because the articulation, i.e. the slurs and the tongue notes are exactly the same. Okay, so the articulation is the same. Okay, so special attention to those 2 bars. Okay, again, you've got another appoggiatura there at the end of the line, and you're going to go from a D to a C sharp and count 1, 2, 3. So all of the second line. Okay, you may need a quick breath just after bar 6. So if you can ta 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 ta, and then take a breath there, just to keep it flowing. Okay. Now, bar 9. This is the same really, rhythm-wise and articulation-wise as the first line. So if you can pick out that nice staccato note, and then play a bit softer here as well because it says piano. Okay, so that's bar 9. That's the third line. Okay, now here again, what you'll notice is, there's a lot of repetition in this piece. Again, you've got the 3 slurred notes on the 4th line, followed by 3 tongue notes, just like on the 2nd line. So if you can. And just watch these notes here because you're playing down a little bit lower, okay? And you're playing staccato. So try and make more of an ooh shape with your lips. Because if you're too tight with your lips, you'll end up splitting those notes. Oh, and then your trill. Start off on your F sharp, but this time I think if you do middle finger for the F sharp and go F sharp, E, F sharp, like that. Excuse me. Again, special attention. It looks very easy, that part, but practice lots and lots just to make sure you're getting those notes clear. Okay, now having a look at our last line here, not our last line, sorry, I'm just scrolling at the music. It's our penultimate, second to last line. Again, same articulation, same rhythms as the first line. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think that line's a little bit easier, but the last line, this is the difficult one. Here, again, you've got your A sharps or your B flats if you'd rather, and you're going to use your long B flat and go B flat to B. And again, it's ta, 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 ta. So just play up to the B natural after the A sharp on the second to last bar, and if you can do that in one breath and then take a breath, I think this flows a bit more nicely. So if you can and then hold that last note on for 3 beats. Okay, I will perform it for you now. So I've set the metronome slightly slower than written, just because I think it's fine if you practice a little bit slower on this one to begin with. Okay, so I've put it to 104, which still gives a fairly quick feel and would be fine for exams. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.